Kart's on track here. Micro Swift, brought to you by Velocity Racing, Sodi Race Team. From the Masters, our elder statesmen in the shifter category, to our youngest drivers here in Micro Swift. Jack Katowski and Aiden Go, your front row. Dutch Westbrook, Dominic Nagel. Then Amin Pantoli and Hudson Howard completing row number 3. Charlie Shishkowski and Alvaro Medeiros, followed by Samuel Chaveri and Liam Francisco. Your top 10. Lennox Lockhart, Zev Gottschalk, Michael Sapuk, and Tyler Blackman. Dylan Braun, Mason Brody, followed by Trey Sanders, Max Santana, Caden Cladera, and Ix Garduno. I lost my live timing for a minute there, Rob.
We do rely on that, Mike. There's no doubt about that.
I do need Haves.
I just got myself back from Victory Lane. Who turned off the heater?
Aye. And who turned on the fan?
Yeah, it's got cold, cool. It's not warm here right now. This is very interesting. Again, rolling our way through. We talked about it, Mike. 5 races to go. Drivers in that Micro Swift category rolling out. We'll have the X30 Juniors after them, Mini Swift, and the 2 Pro categories. So, again, all good stuff ready to roll out here for us. Those drivers are lining themselves up nicely to be able to go racing. And we'll see them get out here with Jack Katowski on the pole position. Aiden Go second. Dutch Westbrook, Dominic Nagel, Amin Pantoli, Hudson Howard. All these drivers ready to get into it. Into those tram lines, and one driver is spun already, coming up to the tram line. I don't know what's going on with these guys outside the tram line. We're going green flag racing anyway, so the penalties are going to come for being outside the tram line. A bunch of drivers making mistakes coming through. Otherwise, here we go. Yeah, very messy start further back. Katowski's going to lead him down into turn number 4 and 5. A little touch of the back there. He may lose a spot. No, I think he's still got the inside line. He's going to get a little bit of help from behind as well. The number 23 of Westbrook. So Dutch Westbrook's going to go in there, 233 rather, for Westbrook. He'll slot in behind, but here comes, I believe, is that Aiden Go coming through or Pantoli? We'll let him line things up down to the bottom of turn number 10. Katowski's going to try to lead that opening circuit. Run to the outside, and here we go. Drivers all settling in. We'll get that initial train coming down the straightaway. Messy start further back. A number of drivers getting in the middle of the tram line. Definitely a lot of tram line violations. We got an early group here, Mike. Looks like probably about 10 to 12 carts in that front pack. Yeah,
and the way they were running, it's going to be about 30 in the front pack here again in just a second, because they were racing real hard right out of the gate, and it is continuing. Is the exact opposite. To be fair to the little kids here, they are actually doing a pretty good job of giving each other some room here at the front.
Yeah, no doubt. It's actually Amin Pantoli, the driver out front now, at 246. But down to the bottom comes Katowski again. Jack Katowski in the TKG Bureau Art USA machine goes back into the second spot. Good run there for Pantoli as he'll take the lead. Dutch Westbrook into the bottom. Hey, Katowski wants to lead this race. That is very apparent right now. Went back down to the bottom of the racetrack and tried to get out of the corner cleanly with the lead.
We saw that in the heat races too, right? The 292 wants to be the leader all the time. And that's where they're comfortable. That's where they want to be. Right now, out front, a little bit of an advantage going into turn number 1. Should be able to retain it before going to turn number 4. That headwind's still happening, though, Robin. With these little cadets, it's even a bigger deal with those micros. Yeah, I agree with you on that. As they come out of turn 2 and 3, they get smacked with the wind right in the face coming down here to turn number 4. Big move to the bottom of the racetrack there. Who was that coming through to try to get that spot? I think that might have been Aiden Go in the 278. Yeah, Aiden's up on the wheel now. Hudson Howard's marching his way forward, too. That J. Howard driver development. Kart Republic 249. Oh, held my breath a bit there. Side by side coming through turn number 8. I believe that's Go in that red helmet. Yep. Further back, 286 there as well. Coming up into position. I'm sorry, I think that's actually Lockhart. That's my bad. Lennox Lockhart on the move forward. Lockhart in that number 202. Brody Stoffel, the Pro Tour champion, on the march as well.
trying to get himself up here. Stoffel back at 18th, plus 11th already. Just checking in on those Pro Tour top three. Stoffel in the 18th spot, the 202. We talked about Lennox Lockhart moving his way forward, so getting those guys where they need to be. It's been a tough weekend for Stoffel. If he's able to come up with a top 10 here, it would be amazing because, man, it's been a grind for him having so much bad luck. Gutowski, like back down to the inside. He'll bring that 278 8 and go with him.
Yeah, there's no such thing as working together right now. It's literally every corner, every opportunity they're going to go for. It was Pentoli who made the move in turn number 4. Go who would over under and try to go with him. Look at the move to the inside here. It's going to be the aforementioned Lockhart to the inside. He's got help from behind with the number 3. So Godshock is linked up with Lockhart to get to the front.
Yeah, so there's your 2 Pro Tour drivers right there, 2nd and 3rd, right? Lennox Lockhart and Zeb Godshock trying to get themselves back up here again. And they are 6th and 7th, or 5th and 6th now, rather, and moving. Get a couple of those drivers together, Mike, that have been racing all year long together. And, hey, you know what? We can work. Although this looks good, too. Gutowski and Go. You wonder whether or not these micros were out playing with in the back hanging out, or did their coaches have them focused? We need to watch this race. If they started working together right now, I think they'd be able to pull away. But there was a move to the inside there as Aiden Go wanted to go to the lead.
Yeah, Aiden Go gets the job done. Just behind him, though, the next 2 drivers in line are Hudson Howard and Dutch Westbrook, and those are 2 very, very quick drivers. And look, that inroads there, the number 2 and number 3 have made it there. Another little bit of a look by Westbrook, nothing doing there, but these drivers need to settle it down just a little bit, and they'll be able to catch back up to Go. And hey, how about Go? He got the job done there and has already pulled out 1 kart length.
It's a driver who is on the move and is trying to pass whenever possible is Lennox Lockhart. He has worked his way forward again. Lennox gets another spot. I think he may have gotten by Dutch Westbrook. Indeed, he did. So Lennox Lockhart now up in to the 4th position. Lockhart goes back to 5th. 6th is Godshock.
Tough break for Tristan Francisco. Was up 10 spots now in early, no side pod.
Brody Stoffel up 13 positions. He's in the 16th now. Stoffel started all the way back in 29th, up into the 16th position. X30 Junior will be up next, followed by Mini Swift, Pro X30, and Pro Shifter. Going to wrap the day up very likely under the lights the way things are going. I don't dislike that. That's going to be fun. I love when we push a little late and we run the mains under the lights because it's so badass.
Hudson Howard catches Gutowski and on the first opportunity, boom, there you go.
Yeah.
I can't say the other thing.
No. Yeah,
sacrilege.
I'd let you, but I appreciate the respect.
I want to keep doing this.
I appreciate the respect shown. Thank you so much.
There it is, Hudson Howard getting the job done on Gutowski in turn number 4. Again, as soon as he got there, how about as soon as he gets there, slide job to the front. Aiden Go, well done to actually let it roll and get right in behind him.
Listen, this is the best we've seen out of Hudson Howard, and he indeed likes to lead. All the racing we've called throughout the year, he loves to lead races. Lennox Lockhart getting up to 3rd as well. But yeah, Hudson Howard's like, I'm going to the front. 100% going to the front as soon as I can.
He's linked up with Aiden Go now. Remember, Go was pushing Gutowski there for a bit, and now it's going to be Go and Howard linked up. Look at Lennox Lockhart slotting in there. That's a big moment there. That's Godshock to the inside contact. They both continue on, but losing a little bit. Yeah,
Westbrook took advantage of that and took it down the inside. Just a big, deep move there out of I believe, a Godshock going to the inside there, and it kind of pushed them all wide. So opening things back up once again. This is going to allow Howard and Go to stretch away. No. The answer to the question I was about to ask was, do you think these 2 drivers will work together? Again, the answer is a hard no. They are going to battle out like crazy. Look at the man. You know what? I don't know that they're going to be able to beat Lennox Lockhart. This guy is on fire right now. He has got great speed. He's worked his way up into 3rd spot. Lennox Lockhart started 11th outside the top 10. He is now 3rd up on the wheel. A little bit of room there as it's still Howard and Go up front. Brody Stoffel into the 16th spot, as I had said. Let's see whether or not he is able to get forward. He's right behind Liam Francisco.
Yeah, the only thing that stalled out Lockhart a little bit is that little bit of a tight run as he started thinking about turn 13. Nothing doing there, but he lost that momentum a little bit. That's where that gap came from. But then out of 4, launched right off the corner. But look, he's got Westbrook and Gottschalk in conversation. Look at a couple of Bennecks trying to think about where they're going to do it. That was Westbrook looking and then changing his mind.
Yeah, I'm feeling where we are right now. Remember, 20 laps, not quite the 22, 20 laps for the drivers in the cadet categories. We're not quite yet to the halfway point. We're almost ready to kind of have a 5-driver breakaway. You can see, yeah, there's a bunch of drivers all told in the group. I'm going to say it's likely 9 drivers, I think, in the lead pack, right? No, maybe it's top 10. Yeah, so top 10 back to Skrupowski. Skrupowski's back in 10th, and then it's Bo Wyatt 2.4 seconds back. So the top 10 is essentially together there. Skrupowski in the 236, the tail of it. Kind of 5 drivers up front, the half a second back to Pantoli. If they keep racing, it's going to be 10 all told. Yep, there you go, the whole field coming out of turn number 7.
Westbrook and Gottschalk teaming up there to get the job done on Lockhart. Lockhart, once again, wisely just opens up the arc, is able to stay with them. A little bit of a difference of opinion as far as the lines are coming out of 10. That costs them a little bit. They do need to line up a little because Go is playing the pusher quite well. See what the advantage is here. Yeah, it's going to be 3/4 second from second to third.
Cross halfway flags this time by 10 down, 10 to go. And big shout out to those of you rocking up the chat on the Kart Chaser YouTube channel. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast so far. Good stuff here. Hudson Howard went purple last time by as well, so that kart's just starting to come in. And Mike, check this out. Look at the gap developing right now between he and Aiden Go. I really thought it was going to be Lennox Lockhart, but he has been shuffled back into the 5th spot. I thought Lockhart was going to be there. He's in the middle of a fight all on his own right now. Does it mean Pantoli coming back in? I'm just going to say this now as well. Howard just went purple on lap number 10. That's at the halfway point. If Aiden Go can do what Chris Wareheim did in KA Master and just push, these guys may be able to pull away right now. 8/10 was the gap at the line.
Look at the pair of Bennecks behind him, though.
Yeah.
Dutiful pushing going on from Gottschalk.
Hold on. We saw that in one of the heat races. Remember, Gottschalk and Westbrook pulled away. We've already seen that. They understand teamwork. That may be the wrinkle that may stop Howard and Go from pulling away by themselves.
Exactly that. You got frenemies right now on the front, right? They need to work together whether they like it or not, because if they don't, the Bennecks are going to catch him. You can see the big little head snap there for Howard. That's the shot from Go as they come through there. How about the new leader? Go's like, nah, forget it. And you know what? I think it was inevitable that the other guys are going to catch him. A nice, efficient move.
Yep.
So he's got a new lead. Howard second. Bennecks are right there. And watch out for Pantoli. Remember Pantoli was up there for a minute? Dropped back a little bit, had to work his way back up. He's in 5th and closing in a little bit.
Yeah, Pantoli's by himself, so we're going to look at lap times there. Here's a move back to the inside for Hudson Howard. So we're not about working together up front. The two Bennecks, though, you got the leaders frenemies, teammates behind them. And here they come. We got a 4-driver battle up front, 8 laps to go. Working lap number 13 in the Micro Swift category. This class brought to you by Velocity Racing and Sony Racing USA. This is going to be interesting. Pantoli's all by himself back there in that Sony kart in P5. He's even got room on Katowski and Chevary, the two PSL Burrell Art, or the two Burrell Art drivers.
Little defense out of Howard. Look at this move.
Oh, here we go.
Boom.
Whoa.
Gets it done there on the inside. And look, the other Bennecks going to get the job done too. A little contact on the exit side by side. Everybody's rolling still.
That's going to help out Pantoli, though. He'll be able to come in after that contact.
And look at the 5 drivers a little bit further back. It's going to be 10 drivers here in just a second. It's like all these laps under our belt, and guess what? Reset, 10 drivers once again.
Sun just came out as well. You can see it on the screen all of a sudden. It just brightened up. It's right in our faces here now in the KC commentary booth outside turn 1. So this thing feels like it's just starting to bubble over a little bit right now. Don't you feel it, Mike? They're kind of going back and forth on each other a little bit. Nobody really ready to settle in and push forward. Drivers looped it coming out of turn number 1 into the barriers there. We heard the thud from our spot here. There's that driver, the Bennett machine off track. That is, it looks like the 218 of Tyler Blackwood off the racetrack. That's actually a separate incident. Blackwood by himself there. All right. What are we going to get here? 6 laps to go now. There's Jay Howard right there, father of young Hudson. Jay, of course, multi-time champion coming up through the open wheel Formula Car ranks. Running a number of Indianapolis 500s. Jay Howard Driver Development is programming the USF Pro Championships. Also, of course, now with the JHTG karting operation for Kart Republic. His young charge in the middle of a potential fight here. He's, I believe, dropped back a couple of spots.
Indeed, you've got Hudson back to fourth in that white livery. In that fourth spot, Aiden Go is once again in second, and this time with a completely different person to lead. Like Aiden doing really, really good to be patient for the most part, but again, look, we got 5 drivers. Pentoli's in the conversation now.
Yeah, he's back. You're right. Hey, listen, let's give another shout out to Brody Stoffel, up 15 spots. He's now into 14th position, well back from Bo Wyatt. Pretty solid run up from Brody. Didn't have what I think he hoped for on the weekend. Just did not get through those heat races as he wanted. Had to come from deep in the field in this one. We got 5 drivers in the fight, but we also have a couple of Burrell Arts lined up further back. Katowski and Chevary, Mike, in 6th and 7th. And this really hasn't started to get too aggressive up front. Once it starts, I think they may be able to be in. Look at that, right back there. A few drivers in the Red Army ready to come on there in the red and white Burrell Arts. They could be here if this fight starts. Right now, these drivers pretty comfortable. 4 laps to go when they come back to the stripe.
Yeah, only a second and a half between this group right here and those 2 red Burrells, as you say, the Red Army, getting ready to go to battle here if the front 5 decide to kick things off. Again, about 5 to go, 4 to go rather. And now, look, Aiden Goes, for the most part, hasn't done any kind of move that costs a bunch of time. There have been passes, but they've been efficient ones. And right now,
Mike, he's been in second to how many guys up front, right? There's been different guys in the lead. Aiden Go's just been chilling out. He's been, I'm good here. Get myself back to second. I think he knows where he wants to be on the final lap, I believe. There goes Hudson Howard to the inside there on Gottschalk. He'll go back to third. So now here comes Hudson Howard. Where do I need to be on that last lap if I want to win this thing? 4 laps remaining. Through 10. 3 to go when they get back to the stripe. I talked about the kettle starting to bubble over. Here we go. 3 to go. Big move to the inside. Look at Howard gets through, but maybe a bit of contact in the back. Pushed him by the apex a little bit.
Yeah, I think that might have been Pentoli. They're going, you are absolutely going for that move.
Don't even think about backing out of it.
They all made it through just fine. You talked about Aiden Go knows where he wants to be. I think Hudson Howard knows where he wants to be too.
Like
and it's going to be the front. Down in turn number 4. Yep, there it is. Didn't even have to think about it. Boom. Inside. There it is. Hudson Howard, new leader.
He was 4th. 2 laps to go. Gets himself back up to the lead. So many overtaking opportunities in this racetrack. He covers a bit to the bottom there of turn number 12 and may lose a spot because of it. I'd say probably turn number 7.
And Aiden Go goes right with
so shocker
Westbrook.
that is.
Yeah.
Wait, listen. Can we just throw this out there? This is micro. This has been the best race we've seen all weekend long. These kids are laying it out. I'm always so impressed with the cadet drivers. The racecraft is there, inside, outside. 2 to go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. How's it going to play out? Out to the lead is Westbrook. Go back into second. Howard third. 4th and 5th still there. Looking over the shoulder there. Katowski and Chevary. Only a half a second back. The Burrell Arts are coming into the game. What did I tell you? Oh, and hello there, guys. Welcome to the show.
How about Pentoli? Crossover. He just pulled a turning. He went from, I think, 5th to 2nd. Pentoli to P2.
All right. They know it's go time here. White flag's going to fly this next time by. Is it go time? Is it Aiden go time? He is your leader now. Runs a good wide racing line. Pantoli's got himself up into second as Mike's in a beautiful tight line coming through 4 and 5 to grab a couple of spots. Howard, who led just a lap ago, finds himself back in P4. The Burrell Arts are there as well of Katowski and Chevary. 1 to go. Down to the bottom of the racetrack goes Aiden Go. Here we are, folks. Final lap in micro into turn 1. Make sure you're not hanging out to dry there to cross that wet. Pantoli gets pushed back a little bit. Here they come up to the corner. Down to the bottom of the racetrack once again. Aiden Go has got the lead. Right alongside him there is the 233 Westbrook. Stack them and pack them, folks. We got 7 or 8 drivers in this lead group. Make it more coming from the back as well. Look at Katowski getting themselves through. We're going to go 3 wide coming out. Pinching down the bottom of the racetrack to turn number 8. Everybody coming through, thinking about the bottom. Howard's there. He's going to think about the over-under. But again, comes through. Is that Katowski? Couple drivers together in the back. Final lap. Coming through the last couple of corners. Aiden is trying to get it done. Indeed, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. Aiden Go winning over Westbrook. What a drive. 86 thousandths of a second. Aiden Go wins in micro. He is thrilled coming down here into the scales. How about Samuel Shavari? He gets himself all the way in to the third spot. Zev Gottschalk in fourth. Let's just sit back and see the excitement of the race winner.
Sam! Good job, buddy. When y'all get close, go straight over there.
Look at that smile. Team waiting for him on the other side of the scales. The celebration will ensue. What a final lap, Mike. Great stuff. Let's just take this in here right now. The team, of course, ready to meet Aiden Go when he gets through the scales after an absolutely stellar drive. And here it is, the celebration.
Yeah, I'm going to throw you up in there. Ready? Quick, go! Good job.
Aiden! Let's go.
For those of you probably heard from Aiden Go back in Cincinnati when he broke onto the scene. If you didn't know his name, you're going to know it now. Aiden Go, you're a SuperNationals champion. Tell me about it.
Yeah, so there was just a lot of battling, so I decided to push until the end, but then I made a mistake, so yeah.
We're going to scoot back here a little bit, Aiden. Sorry. Keep going, keep going.
Yeah, so there was a lot of battling, so I just kept pushing until the end, and then, yeah, just duked it out last 2 laps.
What does this mean to you, coming into this weekend, becoming a SuperNationals champion?
It means a lot to me because I've never won a SuperNational. And I would like to thank my dad, my mechanic, Parallel USA, JBR Engines, and yeah, my data coach Marco, and all my friends for helping.
Aiden, it's a pretty big trophy. You think you're going to be able to lift it?
Yeah.
There you go. Enjoy the podium, Aiden. Congratulations, you're a SuperNationals champion.
Thank you.
Hey, give me the winning glove. Let's go, Aiden! Let's go! Let's go, buddy! Let's go! Finally, 2 national wins this year. Let's go, mate. Two national wins pay off. Let's go! Let's go!
Well, as you can see with the kids, a very popular win there for Aiden Go. Aiden played the wingman for much of that race, playing the pusher, staying smart, staying patient. Aiden Go bringing it home. Dutch Westbrook will beat P2, again, 67 thousandths of a second at the line. Samuel Chaveri, Zev Gottschalk, Alvaro Medeiros, your top 5. Rounding out the rest of it, Hudson Howard spent a good amount of time fighting for the lead. Jack Katowski early. And again, a recap coming here from Coastal Inc. What a phenomenal race here in micro. Right off the rip, it was issues further back, drivers not in the tram lines, etc. But at the front, it was Katowski carrying things through. Good clean start for him and the rest of the drivers who decided to fight things off right away. With multiple drivers taking their turn at the front. Nobody really wanted to hang out for second. Look at the multiple passes for the lead. Slide jobs from people like Hudson Howard. There's Aiden Go taking a shot at, but actually short-lived because it was mostly the P2 spot that Aiden Go would hang out in. You see they're in third for a minute. The Bennicks teaming up and catching the top pairing. Things started getting real hot and heavy towards the end as well. As multiple drivers had a shot at as many as 10 in the lead group. It's there you can see at the very end, Lennox Lockhart getting linked up and locked down and out. But at the line, Aiden Go gets the job done. Phenomenal job for that young driver. Great racing from our youngest division here at the 28th SuperNationals. Before we get to our podium with Rob Howden, we are going to do another quick commercial break. We'll do that podium on the other side.
A race for the drivers in the Micro Swift category. Seriously, probably one of the best races we've seen all weekend long. Tremendous job by those drivers. Let's get into it here with the top 5 that make it to the podium here today in SuperNationals 28. Finishing in 5th, a fantastic final lap, the 2:05, Alvaro Medeiros. Alvaro coming home P5 in that fight at the very end. All those drivers that got it into the scrap there. Just a little farther down here, Alvaro, there you go. Tom Kutcher, of course, will present him with that P5 trophy. Great job for Alvaro Medeiros. Finishing in the 4th position today, the 2:03 of Zev Gottschalk. Gottschalk into the 4th position. Man, what a fight it was, back and forth. So many drivers had a chance to lead, second, third. Just great stuff. Zev Gottschalk, that young driver on the Bennick, very, very impressive here today. 3rd place driver came rolling up. He and Jack Katowski on the Viral Arts were able to get right there to the very end. And at the last couple of laps, they worked their way forward, finishing 3rd, a great final lap. Samuel Chaveri, P3. What a great drive for Samuel. Again, they were catching and catching, kept digging, he and Katowski, to make sure they were able to get there. And again, at the very end, taking full advantage of the fact that he was able to get to that position. Good stuff for sure. Yeah, we'll do the helmet. Yeah, we have a helmet, of course, to give away to our cadet classes. We'll do that at the very end. Coming home in 2nd spot today, folks, a round of applause for Dutch Westbrook. Westbrook and Gottschalk were working together there at one point. Come up just a little bit short on this one here. That last lap was a wild one for sure. So one more spot on the podium, and ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to win a race at the SuperNationals, why not do it on your birthday? How about this, folks? 10 years of age, it is go time. The winner today, Aiden Go! Happy 10th birthday to the winner today in SuperNationals 28, Aiden Go. What a fantastic final lap, and he really handled that entire race so well. Let's see if you can help him get that. Can you get that trophy in the air, Aiden? Let's get those trophies up, ladies and gentlemen. My podium in Micro Swift. There's your podium in Micro Swift, folks. Great job. Excellent run. Couldn't have asked for much more for the Micro Swift drivers. Go, Westbrook, Chaveri, Gottschalk, and Medeiros. Awesome stuff. Can you get that trophy back down, Aiden? Guys, we got everything we need. I think we do. Congratulations, drivers. You can drop those trophies. Let's drop those down and grab the champagne first. No, helmet down. Alvaro, helmet down. We got the champagne. Oh, he doesn't want to get his helmet wet. Oh, they're already going after it. There you go. Oh, Alvaro's late with that. Go at it, Alvaro. There you go. Aiden got hosed pretty good. Well, again, there you have it. Hey, you're all down here. One more time, round of applause for these young drivers in the micro category. What a show they put on. Aiden Go scoring the victory over Westbrook, Chaveri, Gottschalk, and Medeiros. What a fantastic finish to that one. Of course, we have that helmet that's going to go to Aiden Go, courtesy of Brad Danoff and his program. If you're looking for a helmet painter, you can see all the great stuff that Brad has been putting out. Again, one of the hottest new paint helmet artists here in the SuperKarts USA and karting community. If we can get everybody off but Aiden Go, Aiden, you stay up there. We got a helmet coming your way as well. So Aiden, you stay up there, bud. Tom, get up there with him. Let's get this dialed in. Samuel, come on down. All right, Tom, head on up there. Let's present this new helmet as well to Aiden Go, courtesy of Brad Danoff. A beautiful helmet, SuperKarts USA and SuperNationals livery on that. We'll get a good shot of it there. Hop up on top there, Aiden. We'll get a good picture of you there. Good stuff. Again, big thank you to Brad Danoff. Like he said at the opening ceremonies, wanted to give something back to the young drivers in the cadet categories, micro and mini, a brand new helmet, beautiful paint job as well. So again, shout out to Brad Danoff there. We'll get that shot for you. Again, 10th birthday, SuperNationals win, brand new helmet. It's a pretty solid Super Sunday for Aiden Go. He wins today in the Micro Swift category. 4 more races still to go. Back up to the booth, guys. Great stuff down here in Victory Lane.